What inspired you to write a children's book about the founding of our country?
Well, first of all, thank you all for being here. I spent a wonderful hour or so with children earlier today. Children is not fair. High school students. One of them, while we were sitting there, even got news that she had been admitted to Harvard. Very impressive crowd, and I got to meet the color guard too, and it's just wonderful to be here, so thank you. Well, why do we write this book, Janie? If you hadn't noticed, it's the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. And I know we're going to celebrate, and there are going to be fireworks and parades, and all that's great. But I thought maybe we could take a moment to reflect on the Declaration, the ideas. There are three great ideas in it that every American needs to know, right? They're all created equal, that each of us has unalienable rights given to us by our Creator, not by government, and that we have the right to rule ourselves. Those are incredible and perfect ideas on which this country is based. We're a creedal nation. We do not share religion necessarily or a common heritage. We share an idea, those three great ideas. And I also thought maybe we could take a moment to reflect on the people, the humanity of the people, their courage and sacrifice that it took to bring us the Declaration. The stories in the book are really a lot about hardship, lost fortunes, lives, family members imprisoned. A third of the signers' homes were burned. Most of them, many of them, devoted their entire fortunes to the cause. And I thought maybe we ought to remember them when we're celebrating the 250th as well. So, Janie, you can add to it what you want to, but that's what got us started.
So there's different ways to tell a story. And you both chose to tell the story through the eyes of, or the perspective of, the heroes of 1776. Why did you choose those individuals?
Sure. Well, I have 3 young kids, and I looked for books on the Declaration to read to them. And so many went through the events that led to the Declaration. So the Stamp Act, and the Tea Party, and the blockade of Boston. But again, it was missing the humanity and the human element to it. And I do think it's important to remember that the Declaration wasn't inevitable. Plenty of people throughout history have been oppressed by a ruler and didn't end up with anything like our written Declaration of Independence. And really as late as July 1st, 1776, when the first vote for independence took place in Independence Hall in Philadelphia, the colonists were torn. Only 9 colonies voted for independence. 2 voted no, 1 was tied, and New York hadn't received instructions, so declined to vote at all. And it took men like Caesar Rodney. He was a delegate from Delaware. He was home on military business. He rode through the night in a thunderstorm on his horse, cancer eating away at his face. He arrived the next day in Independence Hall, soaking wet, broke the tie in his delegation. It took men like Edward Rutledge, South Carolina. He didn't think the time was right for independence, but he thought, best put his own view aside, vote for independence so the colonies could be united, and South Carolina became a yes.